Loose Women was hit with a sudden disruption as Denise Welch's phone went off live on air. During Thursday's, October 2nd, episode of the ITV hit chat show Cadmus was on hosting duties and was joined by fellow panellists Kelly Brook, Mylene Klass and Denise as they discussed the day's top stories. However, just moments into one emotional segment titled "What Would You Tell Little You?", a mobile could be heard going off in the background, which caused a moment of panic among the four women. The panel took part in a recent trend, where they use AI to edit a pic of themselves to look like a Polaroid against a white curtain. People are using it for all kinds of different reasons, but a popular one is them hugging their younger selves. Opening up about her childhood, Mylene admitted, "I was not a cool kid, I was a really geeky kid, and it's so funny to see that because I spent so long trying to fit in." As she attempted to finish her sentence, a phone could be heard going off and she wasted no time turning to her co-star and pointing out, "Is your phone going off, Den?" Denise was left red-faced as she replied, "My God, I'll get into trouble." Kay asked, "Is it Lincoln?" To which Mylene joked, "It's her son, Mum, stop embarrassing yourself." Everyone burst out laughing as Denise added, "It's Louis going, don't you dare mention me on that program." It comes as a recent episode of Loose Women got off to an unusual start as all four panelists were missing. Fans watching the ITV daytime show at home were left scratching their heads as they tuned into Tuesday's, September 30th, live show. As the usual theme tune played out, viewers were greeted with an just empty desk instead of the usual four panelists. At the time, one fan penned on social media, "That was weird #LooseWomen." Another added, "WTF was that? #LooseWomen." However, it wasn't long before host Jane Moore walked out of the sliding doors alongside panelists Mariella Frostrup, Kelly Brook, and Sunetra Sarkar. Jane quickly kicked off the program by discussing the latest news headlines and confirmed that Kelsey Parker would be joining them in the studio.